Okay, today we are playing a very special game. This is Spanky Quest for the Nintendo Game Boy. I got this particular game when I was really little, and my mother and I were in a Kmart, and I saw this rack of, I believe, reshrinked used games, and I saw this game with a monkey on it named Spanky. I said, "Hey Mom, look, Spanky's Quest." Haha, it's a monkey named Spanky. So the next day later, she went back to that Kmart and picked the game up and brought it home. It's like, well, I didn't really want it, I just thought that was funny. But I didn't say that because that'd be rude. Anyway, I ended up loving the game, so it was an amazing surprise gift. And it's a simple sort of puzzle type game. So if you like games like Bomberman or Tetris, crap like that, then you will like this game probably. I mean, look at that monkey. Isn't he adorable? It's kind of a points-based game. You pick up the little letters that spell out Spanky, and you get extra lives. And what's even funnier, beyond it being a monkey named Spanky, it's a monkey named Spanky that bounces balls on his head as his primary attack. So, I mean, this thing is just overloaded with innuendo. I'm sure this warped the minds of many children back in 1991. As you can see, I'm not doing so hot actually playing the game. It's been a good many years since I've picked this up. But I'm glad I picked it up again for my channel's sake. So now that, you know, I've played it again, I might have to put a little more time into it. Interestingly, a little while after I got this game, in the mid-90s, is when the Tamagotchi thing exploded. And one of the virtual digital pets, or one of the millions of knockoffs that weren't actually Tamagotchi, there was this little monkey one, and I still have it somewhere. Somewhere there's a box full of LCD keychain games. I have like a little R2-D2 virtual pet, and a monkey that looks exactly like Spanky. The only difference is the tail is different. But other than that, it's identical. I wish I could find that box. They're in my closet, and if you watch some of my videos where I show off my room that I lovingly refer to as the dank pit of despair, look at my 250 subscriber video, and when I'm showing the laser active and all that crap, behind that is where my closet is, and my closet's equally as packed, so getting to those LCD games would involve major effort. I'd have to move that TV, that tray full of controllers and crap, and man, it'd be a pain in the rumpus. But I'd love to have all those LCD games. I like the music in this game. It may be repetitive, but man, it's just catchy. It just sounds like good, wholesome fun. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I think about a monkey named Spanky bouncing balls on his head, I think clean, wholesome, mother-approved, children-loved fun. Now, I never made it that far in this game. I've cleared a few worlds. You start out and you have a stage select, and each one of those stages has a theme, and you clear those towers, I guess. I'm not sure if you get a second set of 4 towers, or actually, I think after you beat the 4 towers, you go to a 5th tower, and that's the final tower, but I'm just guessing. It's probably been 10, possibly 15 years since I put any serious time into this game. but it is fun. There's also a Super Nintendo version, which I've heard is rare. When I first started using GameFAQs' message boards, I claimed Spanky's Quest, the Game Boy board, as my own. Then some jerks from the Super Nintendo version, Spanky's Quest board, came over and started giving me guff. That kinda sucked, but it was all fun. But I remember something about hearing that the game's kinda rare on the Super Nintendo. I'd love to have the Super Nintendo version, though. Definitely, if you like puzzle-type games, like, this isn't really a puzzle, but I feel it kind of fits into that genre, the same way that Bomberman fits into the puzzle game genre. Now I want to play this game a little more seriously to see what happens after you clear out the 4 main towers. I'm way better at video games now than I was when I was a kid. Contrary to popular belief, I'm actually more into games now that I'm a grown-ass man than when I was a child. Because, you know, the past few years, I had a real job and could afford to buy games and crap. So that's why I bought all that Sega stuff to, catch up on the crap I missed growing up poor. Yeah, this game definitely gets a Mondo cool out of me. Not just for the awesome title and premise, Spanky's Quest, the monkey that bounces balls on his head. It's actually a fun game. I remember there being boss fights. Pretty sure there's a boss fight at the end of each tower. I remember getting pretty far in this game. But like I said, it's been at least since the 90s since I've put some serious time into this. I have no idea how many levels you have to beat before you get to the boss level for each tower. But I'm already several levels in and there's no boss level in sight. And I know that I don't get to any boss levels before the video's over, so probably a pretty big number of levels in this game to be had. If you're ever at any used game stores, antique stores sometimes have games, Goodwills, or wherever used games and awesome things are sold, if you ever see this game for a couple bucks, definitely pick it up. I wouldn't pay off to ask for it, but this is actually the first time I've seen that power-up, where he is shooting the fireballs or whatever. I've never seen that before, except for this playthrough right here. definitely not an expert at this game. But it's easy enough to pick up. Like most Game Boy games, there's only 2 buttons, so... But the gameplay's top-notch. It holds up after, oh man, like what, almost 20 years? This game's what, 19 years old? Still just as fun as it was when I first got it. Another amazing game. Definitely gets the Mondo cool out of me. Go ahead and watch the last 2 minutes of gameplay or so. If you haven't, please subscribe. As always, rate the video 5 stars and leave me a couple of badass comments. Ask me some questions. And as always, I've got more videos and reviews on the way, so stick around.